Hi, I'm Jim Boswell, and this is a bottle of Merlot. And the question today is, does Merlot deserve what happened to it? If you aren't aware, what happened to it was a movie called Sideways in 2004. And in this movie, one of the main characters is this wine geek, and he and a friend are traveling through the Santa Barbara wine country in California. And in the movie, he very definitely and profanely disrespects Merlot. And throughout the rest of the movie, he's talking up Pinot Noir, which is another grape. So what happens after the movie is in distribution, and a lot of people have seen it, sales of Merlot start to decline significantly, and sales of Pinot Noir are going up. So was that justified by the wine? Is it still going on? Well, at that time, people who liked red wine ordered a lot of Merlot. You go into a restaurant, you go into a bar, you say, well, give me a glass of Merlot. And it was very easy to say, certainly easier than Cabernet Sauvignon. It was sounded French, sounded sexy. So a lot of people drank Merlot. And demand went up. More vineyards were necessary. And from what I understand, not all the new vineyards were planted in the best location to produce the best Merlot, shall we say. And some of the wines were pretty average at best. Because location, area is very, very important. Which grape goes where, big deal, big deal. An example of that is in France. One of the most expensive, if not the most expensive red wine in the world is made in France, and it is based on, guess what? Merlot, exactly. And it's made in Bordeaux, and Bordeaux has a river running through it. On the east side is a place called Pomerol. The west side is where most wines are Cabernet Sauvignon based. In Pomerol, they're Merlot based. They have other grapes mixed in, but it's primarily Merlot. And this particular wine, Chateau Petrus, looked online yesterday, and a bottle was $2,900 of the current release, or at least 2005, a very, very good year. More power to you. Invite me over, but it's a little out of my price range. And of course, it is galaxies away from the wine, the California, the everyday Merlot that was being talked about in the movie Sideways. So, location matters. Another example is Washington State. In Washington State, the Columbia Valley, a lot of excellent Merlot produced up there, and in my opinion, dollar for dollar, it is a better wine than California Merlot, especially on the lower end, the lower price, say $10 to $20. So location matters there too. So did Merlot deserve that? Cover your ears. Yes, it did, I think. Merlot did deserve that because the wines really weren't consistent. They could be vegetal tasting. They would have kind of an asparagus, green pepper taste to them. They could be a little earthy, a little dirt tasting, and the tannins were out of balance as well. So they were just not the best wines. Have they gotten a little bit better? Yeah, you can find better wines, better Merlot from California. But the tip of the day is this: I still think that Washington State, the Columbia Valley, produces a better Merlot for the same price that you can find in California. So that's the tip of the day. You like Merlot? Check out Columbia Valley. I'll talk to you next go-around. Bye now.